Do you want to keep chickens? Hi, I'm Jackie, and this is MJ Farmstead, a channel dedicated to teach you about homesteading and how to make money in the process. Today, we're going to be talking about things you need to know about keeping chickens. The first and best advice we can give you is to check with your town's zoning office to make sure there's no laws against keeping chickens. Once you know you're allowed to keep chickens, you're going to need a coop, and the coop needs to be big enough to house all the birds that you're going to want. The birds need about 8 square foot per bird in the run space and 3/4 of a foot per bird for roost space. We highly recommend making your coop bigger than what you think you're going to need because chicken math is very real. It's very important to have your coop predator proof, so we make a predator apron with hardware cloth extending 2 feet out from the coop in every direction. This prevents the predators from digging. You're going to need 3/4 of a foot per bird for roosting area. As you can see, we use 2x4s laying sideways for the roosting bar, which is healthier for the bird's feet. With any chicken coop, it is imperative to have ventilation because chicken manure contains ammonia. Without proper ventilation, during the wintertime, the condensation can build up and fall onto the bird's comb, causing frostbite. A good rule of thumb is to have 1 nesting box per 3 birds, but don't be surprised if you find them all laying in 1 box. We opted to use this 10-pound hanging feeder for the ability to fill it up and have food last a few days for our birds, and then also to be able to hang it up so if there was a rodent problem, we could keep the food out of the way. We use a 5-gallon watering system. This allows for our 16 birds to have water for about 3 days. And if it gets dirty, it's as simple as knocking the water to give them fresh. We like to offer free choice of grit and calcium for our birds. My husband made these out of PVC. If you'd like to know how he did it, leave a comment below and he can make a video about that. We use the deep litter method for our coop. So that means that we just throw in a few handfuls of pine shavings from Tractor Supply every couple of days, and it helps keep the smell down and keep it clean. And then we only have to clean our coop out about 2 to 3 times every year. In the winter, it adds a little extra heat with the manure decomposing. We use the same deep litter method in our run. We just use wood chips. Most towns have piles where you can grab them for free. It makes for a wonderful compost in the springtime for our garden. Giving your chickens a dust bath is beneficial because it helps them keep clean and then also reduce the lice and mites that they may have. If you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you're new here, subscribe. We always like to welcome new people. Either here or here, there'll be a video about things I wish I knew before we got chickens, and we'll see you on the next one.